Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the easiest way to build a print-on-demand store. So yeah, if you're looking to build your own print-on-demand website, you want it to be super easy, shouldn't take more than a day's worth of work, this is going to be the video for you. All right, so I've had multiple requests on my Shopify series for me to show the world something easier, something more simple. And I've done that before. Obviously, I didn't go too deep into it. And if you know what I'm talking about Selfi. So Selfi is a platform where you can build your own print-on-demand store. They have access to over 120 plus different print-on-demand products. It has phenomenal margins. And like I said, it's very, very easy to use. So once again, if you're looking for something a little more simple than a WordPress or a Shopify, something that you could launch very, very quickly and get started advertising and doing your SEO and getting those sales, this is going to be the platform for you. I also want to go ahead and state just a little sidebar message here. I have a members area. It has 2 free videos that you can watch after this video that show you how to generate sales on your Selfi store through 2 strategies. We have Instagram and SEO. I might plan on adding a few more strategies in the future, but for now, I'll leave that link in the description right under the video. It will be labeled free members area. You can go ahead and click on it. You'll get access to what you see literally on the screen to be able to watch how to get free traffic from Instagram, how to get free traffic from SEO, and you'll be able to use these to be able to market and grow your Selfi store. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll kind of share with you my strategy and everything within it as how to get started. So let me go ahead and take my screen here. Let me fix it just for a second. Just bear with me, guys. And I want to give you guys the full view. I want you guys to see everything on my screen so that you guys can be involved with this at the highest level. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is Selfi. Selfi is a platform, like I said, where you can create your own print-on-demand store, all right? And first thing, obviously, they have a checklist, adding your own product, customizing your store. You guys are already going to see this when you go into the software. And by the way, if you want to try the software, I'll leave a 14-day free trial, no credit card required to start, link in the description. You can go ahead and just test it out, And the interesting thing about Selfi is not only do they allow you to sell print-on-demand products, meaning they'll make the product, they'll ship it out, they'll take care of all that, but you can also sell subscription-based products. You can sell other physical products. You can sell freebies, which, who doesn't love a freebie? Print-on-demand products, digital products, subscriptions, physical. I mean, it's amazing, right? That are different products that you can sell. Now, somebody might ask me, why would I want to do that? Well, one of the kind of the hidden things that people do on Etsy, and I know Etsy has nothing to do with this, but a lot of Etsy sellers, they'll go ahead and create a Selfi store, and then they will promote to their audience, the Etsy purchasers, the customers, which is technically an audience, an email list, right? They'll tell them, go to my Selfi store and use code whatever. So that customer knows, likes, and trusts that Etsy seller, right? And then they go to that website looking to buy more stuff at a cheaper price. And that creates more margin for you as the seller if you're, making more sales on your website, but more importantly, you're making more income in general. So this is one of the strategies you can use. There's probably 50 strategies, 100 strategies out there. That's just one of them. But I don't want to talk too much. I want to show you what's inside the tool. So if you look here on the left-hand side, you have the home, you have your analytics. So your analytics includes your visits, your purchases, your conversions, your revenue, etc. And by the way, this is a demo store that I have. And so I have a paid subscription for this demo store, and I show this on YouTube here. So this is nothing new. You guys have maybe seen this before if you watch my YouTube channel pretty consistently. But this is the store that I've created some sample products to go ahead and show you. So for example, if I just click on this King Panda mouse pad, I can click on this. These are some of the products, and these are how the mock-ups look. So you can see here, I have this here. This is a mock-up that I made myself, but this is one of the mockups and this is one of the mockups, right? And this is an example of a mouse pad. And you can have the ability to add your own descriptions. You can select your own product pricing and product margins, right? You can add your own digital files. You could do a lot of different things. If I go ahead and just show you what I'm actually looking at, I can click over here, the little eye icon, and you can see this is the product, right? This is different products that are recommended, that are similar, right? And so the customer could look at this, make their purchase, etc. But if they go to the website, the homepage, right, there's a whole bunch of different products for sale here. And that's essentially Selfi. It's by far, like I said, the easiest way to go ahead and launch a product very, very quickly. This is an example of a shark product that I created as a test, which this is a tapestry, like another sample. So like I said, I'm showing you some small parts here and there, but I actually want to go deep and show you step by step how to create everything. So let's say you want to create a print on demand store or your first print on demand product. You're going to go ahead, click print on demand here. You're going to click add new product. This is where you can now select the different products that you can sell on Selfi. So you have a men's section, right? So they have all kinds of different shirts from, heather type colors to just, the pretty basic solid colors. You have different materials, so it's actually a wise thing to look at the different materials, compare. So for example, you have this unisex premium hoodie, so it doesn't have to just be men's, but it's a unisex. And you could see there's a few things you could do. You have colors that you can edit. You can edit how it's printed. So do you want it to be embroidered? Do you want it to be printed, which is DTG, direct to garment, right? So it's almost like slapped on there and heated on there. And you could also print in different areas. So you can print on the back. You can print on the front. You could print on the label of the garment, right? You could print on the inside label, right? So you have your left sleeve, you have your right sleeve, right? So there are a lot of things that you could do here. Imagine if you were a YouTuber, for example, and you have an audience and you want to sell products. This is a great way to do so. Not only could you create custom merchandise that, is better than your competitors, but it's something that people actually want to buy. And to me, I look at, like, for example, premium clothing that I like to purchase when there's like designs on the right sleeve, the left sleeve. It just goes above and beyond than a normal merch store. That's just me. But everybody has their own opinions on that. But if we, like I said, we can go through so many different products. We have women's products here, right? So for the ladies, you got the hoodies, the shirts, even some bikinis here, swimwear, the yoga pants, the sports bras. You got all kinds of stuff here. Is this a basketball jersey? That's pretty cool. So they have an all-over print recycled unisex basketball jersey. I might actually make a few of those. I like basketball jerseys. But anyways, we'll go over here to categories. You have hats, all kinds of different hats, right? So you have this pom-pom beanie, which is actually pretty cool, which works, by the way, for men and women. Looks great. And then you got all kinds of different products here. This is pretty cool as well. This is this denim style hat. If we go over here to categories, we have a kids section. So if it just so happens that you want to sell stuff for the kids section, you got that here. Categories, again, bags. Okay, so you have different tote bags. You even have a duffel bag. Interesting. So you could sell duffel bags. We go to categories again. We have living room. So you have towels, you have pillowcases, all over print flags, which is really cool as well. Mugs. And, you get a mix of everything. Stickers, mugs, more different kinds of mugs, aprons, coasters, notebooks, canvas prints, posters. Just the list goes on and on. Even puzzles. That's kind of crazy. So much you could do here, guys. So much you can sell with a little bit of creativity. Now, here we have the accessory section, one of my favorite sections personally. You have the gaming mouse pads, which I would say is probably my favorite product just because, I love them. But you have phone cases. You have these neck, I think they're called, I can't remember what they're called. It says Gator here, but there's a bunch of different kinds. Clear case for the phones, more water bottles, pin buttons, socks, refill bottle, just all kinds of different stuff. So, like I said, with a little bit of creativity, right, you can sell different products and you can get a lot of sales, and you can do that with your marketing, your SEO, etc. Now, speaking of products, let's go ahead and actually create one so I can kind of take you through the process. So let's say, for example, I wanted to create a hoodie. Let's go with something pretty basic. And I want to go back to this premium unisex hoodie. I think it looks pretty cool. And I'm going to add my first design. So how do I do that, right? I'm going to go over here to add graphics. I'm going to select I agree. And the rules and regulations are just simply you're agreeing that you're not stealing anybody else's work. You're not uploading something you shouldn't be uploading, etc. So I'm browsing my computer here, and I'm going to use this corgi design that I've created in one of my past videos. So it says short legs, tall lattes, and it's just a really simple design. There's nothing, too complex about it. And once again, if you want to see how I made this, I used AI, and the AI created the quote for me. The AI created the design for me, everything. So if you want to see that video, just look through my videos or click the link in the description. I'll have all the links there, all the resources that you can access. But cool little design here, and it shows me my DPI. Now, for those who don't know what DPI, it stands for dots per inch. And an excellent DPI is 300 and above. Good is a little bit lower. And of course, as the item gets larger, you want your DPI to be a little bit better. There's ways you can improve your DPI. I've made videos on that as well. But things you could try to do are upscaling, improving image quality, things like that. So you have your image here, right? If you're finished with your image, like there's nothing else you want to add, right? You've added everything you needed. You just hit the continue button, okay? And you want to come up with a title, of course. You want to come up with a product description, which also has to do with SEO. And once again, I don't want to talk too much about that here because I have, like I said, a free video on that. I just don't want to make this video too long. The free members area video on SEO includes that, okay? So you guys can check that out. But anyways, let's go back here. In just like that, a blink of an eye, we have mockups pre-made for us. So first mockup, obviously, is this hoodie color, right? We have another hoodie right here, which is a nice young lady showing off the design here, which honestly looks great. I think it works perfectly. The model, the mockup just looks great. Then we have another one here, also looks tremendous, right? And we have, of course, we have the ladies showing it off, and then we have the men showing it off, right? So we have one here, we have one here, and we have one here. So overall, there's plenty of different mock-ups to be able to create this product and make it a good product, right? And you could see there's a close-up here on the quality of the image. Looks very good quality. I can't really say anything negative about it. It looks great to me. So this product right here is in existence. That's great. But now we have other things we want to work on. Once again, guys, your product name, your product description has to do with your SEO and even your URL handle here. So I'm not going to speak too much on that on this video because, like I said, I don't want to keep this video for too long. But if you look here at this product category, you have categories that you can add. So when a customer comes to that front end of your website, they should see different categories that are easy for them to navigate through so that they can access the different products. Now, you can separate categories based on the different category of products, meaning the different, like hoodies, hats, so the different type, or you can navigate based on different groups. So you have men's products, women's products, etc. Okay, so that's different ways. And then, of course, here you have your price settings. So price settings, what is the profit margin that you're going to make? You can easily change this number and look at the changes that are occurring here. So if this hoodie costs anywhere from $25 to, let's say, $29, depending on the size, because you guys could see the different sizes here. The small is $25.45. The 3 extra large costs $29.45. I want to think, okay, what's a good price that can make me money? If I can't think of a number right off the bat, I can test different things. So this is my margin, right? So if I want a 15% margin, okay, on the product price, this will show me how much I'm adding to each cost of the product. Okay, if I want a 50% margin, I'm going to be adding $15, etc., to the cost of the product. So there's a lot of different things that I can increase it by. I can set it by 100. It just depends on my situation. But if I'm going to increase the cost of the product by 100%, that means I'm going to increase $20 to each essentially size. Now, it's not exactly 100 because you look here. This is $25, so it's not exactly, but you get the concept, right? $20 extra on top of the $25.45, that should be a $45 product, so it's not crazy expensive for sure. I've spent more money on that, and I've known customers of mine that have spent more money on hoodies before. I remember the very first hoodie I ever sold in my life was a $59 hoodie. I thought that was a lot at the time, especially because I wasn't making that much of money, but that's there are customers out there that are willing to spend this kind of stuff, and you take home a great profit. So if I could just click here, save product, of course I have to add a name. As far as the pricing goes, guys, you want to be able to choose your pricing wisely. And what happens is a lot of people make a mistake here, and they actually pay the price in the long run. So the first thing is you got to turn this off, right? And if you're paying more per product size, you do not want to keep this on. What this is that you're keeping the same price for all the variants. You don't want that. If there's a customer who's buying a 3X and you're losing an extra $5 on that order, or $4 or whatever the cost may be, you don't want to have to front that cost for the customer, okay? So I would turn this off and I would set my custom pricing. So for example, I'll kind of explain what this means here. Here we have this price settings. It's kind of like a calculator that kind of shows you. So for example, if you want to increase if you want to set the product price at, let's just say 100%, which is $40, right? You're still going to make a little bit of margin in that case, right? So you have $40 here that you're listing the product for sale. The customer it's going to cost you $25 to produce, okay? And you're going to receive $40. So that's a small margin there. Now, we're not taking into account the shipping cost as well. So shipping does matter, and shipping could either be paid by your customer or by you. So you have to take these things into consideration. So if I set my product to be, let's just say $40, and I increase my product price, let's just say I want it to be 55 instead of 40. That means all my hoodies are 55. Let's just turn this off real quick, and let's make the larger ones for 59 because, or a little bit increase doesn't necessarily have to be 59, but let's just say 57 here. And then we have 55. Let's set this to 56, okay, and so on. If we do this and hit save product, the product is now saved. We go over here to the product info, and we could see information on the product. 100% cotton face, 65 ring spun, 35 polyester, front pouch pocket, etc. I could, if I really wanted to, take some of this information because the customer deserves to know what they're purchasing, and just paste it right here in the description. Now, once again, there are certain ways that you should create your descriptions, your titles, your URL handles for SEO so they get picked up on Google, but this is just one way of doing it, okay? We hit save product again. We can see the size guide, right, which is something important that our customers should be able to access as well. And then here we have our fabric results. So there's different types of fabric. In our case, we don't really have to get too granular with the customer. But if I want to preview how the product looks on the website, here we go. So starting from $55. Where people go wrong is they think when they enter the number here, let's say they want 100%, they think they're going to make, right? Let's just say they set this at 50%. Well, this is wrong, but let's say set this at 50%. They think they're going to make 50% margin. That's not the case. This is the price setting for all of the products here. So if I set this to, let's say 30, and this was on because by default it is on, they think that they're going to charge the customer 30. In that case, you'd probably lose money, especially if you're going to cover shipping, right? Because $29, somebody orders a $29 hoodie, they pay for shipping, you lost the customer, you lost money at that point. So regardless, let's go ahead and preview the product here. We see the different examples of the mock-ups, okay? This is perfect for what we need. Very, very simple, gets the job done. And of course, we have our recommended products right here that I could go ahead, click through, read description, all that kind of stuff. It looks great. So now that that's taken care of, here's the section where you're going to see all your different orders. Fulfilled, unfulfilled, and exported. Okay, exported means already fulfilled, got the job done. Here we have our customer list and of course our store settings. This is where you can get into customizing different things. Your payment settings, which is how you're going to charge the customer. So you have PayPal, you have Stripe, okay? Your shipping settings. Now, shipping settings is where you determine, hey, do you want to offer free shipping to all your customers? Now, I personally recommend it from a conversion optimization standpoint, but it also depends on your situation. If you're a celebrity in your niche, if you're well known and people want to buy your products, you shouldn't be offering free shipping. If you're trying to convince the customer to purchase, you should be offering free shipping. There's a consumer psychological play that you have to pay attention to. And like I said, it depends on everybody's categories. But remember, when you do free shipping, if you're offering free shipping, you got to weigh in that cost within the products, the cost of the products. It's very important. Very, very important, right? Here we have the embedding option. So let's say you're going to embed products on a website or something like that. You can do that. So if I want to embed all my products on a site, I can literally copy and paste them. And the way I do that is just copying this code, and it will get the job done. So that's something you absolutely can do for different sites and different things you own. Here are different email settings. So if a customer has bought a product, right? They receive a purchase confirmation. You can go in and edit certain emails, right? You can add certain images. You can customize it to make it your own kind of look and feel. So you can add, like, for example, your logo and customize different things. So you can do that, and that's easy to do. Taxes. If you want to be able to have your customers pay extra for tax, tax withholding, things like that, VAT tax, you can handle that all through here as well. Okay, invoice settings. So if you're going to send someone an invoice, okay, if they're going to order bulk amount of products or whatever the case may be, you can set that up here. Okay, if somebody requests an invoice, you can set that up here as well, because I know some customers do request it. They're purchasing clothing or whatever for their business. That does make a difference. Okay, here we have coupons, discounts, and upselling. The discounts section is kind of like a marketing play. When you're motivating a customer to purchase, sometimes you might want to give them a coupon. You might want to give them some sort of benefit for coming in your store. So here you have your coupon section. You can add a discount, whether it be a sale discount or a coupon, right? Let's just say I pick coupon. I can give the coupon code a name. Here's a name as well. I can give it a percentage, and I can select a date, the amount of times it could be purchased with, and which product I want to add it to, right? So I could do that. And upselling is great because when somebody adds a product to their cart, they can get an upsell or motivated to purchase other products. Let me give you an example. So let's call this the test upsell. And I want to have an upsell for the Angry T-Rex mousepad and the King Panda mousepad and the Gladiator Warrior mousepad. Okay. And I want to upsell, let's just say, a few other products. Or the product that I want to offer is this Lo-Fi Kitten desk mat. Okay, 50% discount. Let's go with a 10% discount, right? And let's just say no expiration. And the pop-up message will be, hold up. You will love this, right? As an example, okay? Let's go ahead and publish this upsell. And we could actually test it because remember, we set it for the Angry T-Rex, King Panda mousepad, Gladiator Warrior mousepad, right? I can go to my store right now and I can take a look at some of these products. So here we have the King Panda mousepad. I can click add to cart and boom, we got a upsell. Hold up, you'll love this. Lo-Fi kitchen desk mat. And then we have a discount on it. That discount didn't previously exist. So if I click add to cart, go there to my cart, go to my checkout, great. I have the discount applied, okay? So that's an example of how you can set up an upsell. And then, of course, you have your other payment settings. So once again, how the customer would pay. You have your email marketing. And email marketing is great. You can send up to 50,000 worth of credits, okay, a month for your email marketing. It's actually tremendous. It's a lot, especially if you're building a customer list, and you have different purposes to send emails. If somebody adds products to their cart, they added their email, but they never checked out, that's a reason to motivate them to go create that sale. So how do you do it? You send them an email, say, hey, you forgot what was in your cart, use this discount at checkout or something like that. And that will help them recover the abandoned cart. Here you have the export, of course, where you can export a list, right, of buyers. And that's good so that you can look over what emails, who you need to contact, etc., to get those extra sales. If you're in a pinch, you need more money. Okay, and of course, affiliate programs. So the nice thing about this Selfi platform is that you can have affiliates to your store. Now, once again, this is a little bit more large scale, so not everybody's going to benefit off of this. But let's just say there are products for sale, and there's somebody who comes along and says, hey, I want to promote your products. You can give them a platform for them to do so. So you can give them a commission every time that they get a customer for you. And that's pretty epic. They can, that's pretty cool. Imagine, the supplement industry, how big or how small it would have been if there was no affiliate marketing. Everything you see on Instagram, YouTube, everybody's doing affiliate marketing for their supplements, for clothing, for all these kind of businesses. So Selfi allows you to create all of this very, very simply. The only thing you really have to go in there is obviously set your settings for your shipping, okay? Your payment settings, so how are you going to receive your payments, either through PayPal or Stripe. And then finally, just add your products. It's super, super simple. So nothing really difficult, and you can add, like I said, a few different. You have freebie, physical products, subscription, print on demand, and digital products. So it's pretty epic. There's a lot of different options that you could use here, a lot of different things that you can add. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns, you just click this little eye icon, and it will show up this chat, and it will help you through any questions that you might have. And of course, if you guys have questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll answer them. And by the way, and I've said this already, but we have, like I said, the free members area that will teach you how to get some customers. So go ahead and check them out. I'll leave all the resources, all the links in the description, along with the free trial. You guys can go ahead and access it, play around with the software, and see if you like it or not. All right? I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.